Hey guys, what's up? It's Joey Cubes here. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to solve a 3x3x9 version 2. So basically, this is kind of going to be like a walkthrough solve, not really a tutorial. So I'm expecting by this time, you'll know how to solve a 3x3x5, which is essentially the same thing as this. There are some parts I'll go over more in detail, but yeah, like I said, this is not going to be too much in detail. It's going to be just more like a walkthrough solve. So the first step when I'm solving a 3x3x9 version 2 is I begin with a cross. So when I'm beginning with the cross, I just find the white center, which is right here, and I will turn an edge into the center. Be right there. Sorry about that. So I put an edge into right across with the center, like this, and making sure it lines up with the center, because center orientation matters when you're solving it like a 3x3, unlike if it was a cube would. So I find another white edge, and I'll insert into here. So I just make sure that these pieces line up, and then I put it to like that. Now these already line up like center, so I could just turn them down. And the last one, I want these to line up, so I could just turn this so they line up here and insert it. And you just want to make sure you turn this back right here. So now, right here, you have an F2L pair already made, so you just want to insert that. But instead of going over F2L, I'll just kind of show you how to do corners and edges like a beginner's method. So say I want to put this corner into here, I just do the normal R, U prime, R prime. And I just continue doing around the cube with that. And you should also know how to solve a 3x3 if you're doing this. So that's why I'm going to go a bit faster on this part. So this one I want to insert into this white side over here. So I'll just take it out and insert it. And you can see I actually already solved the F2L pair. That happens quite frequently. Like here's another F2L pair solved. So I'll just insert this. So the white is matching up with this. Now this is the last one. I need to insert an edge right here. So I find the correct edge, one that does not have yellow on it. This is not correct, not correct, not correct. This doesn't have yellow on it, so that's good. So you line it up above its center. Then you do U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. Now after that you build your cross on top. So since I have these two adjacent ones, I do front, up, right, up inverted, right inverted, front of it. Now I do, you could really use beginner method if you're wanting to orient them. So right here you could do R prime, U prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. But I'll just use the OL for this. And since I have this, I'll just do F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, and you will have solved the yellow side. So now this is the one part that you may need some help with right here, is solving these top and bottom centers, because on a normal 3x3x9 they're not split like this. So what you want to do is make sure that these, when you turn these centers down like this to start pairing them up, that they both line up like this, so you could actually turn the inner layers. So you can see how this is a cross, and I need to turn this so they're both like this. So when you turn it down, you have the freedom to turn these inner layers right here. So now, when you're doing that, you want to, first off, make sure that you have both yellow edges in this layer. So I see I have one yellow edge, and I have another yellow edge. So I'm just going to turn this over here, this edge right here, so I could preserve it when I turn this middle, more like it's actually the E slice down. Then I just pair up both, I pair up it like this. I take this edge and insert it like a 5x5. So I insert it in, turn it twice, and turn this back right here. Now the next one I want to do, I want to insert this one right into here. So I turn it in, turn it twice, and move it back, and turn it up. Now for 5x5, for the white centers, I want to make sure I have both of these right in the same layer, so I do. So I turn it down again. And since I don't want to mess up this yellow, I insert it like this, turn it twice, and move it back. Now again, insert it, turn it twice, and then again, so you don't mess up any of the centers. And then you turn it back. Now you'll have your centers done, and you'll also have the other center done. So you have the white and yellow centers done. Now that part when you're doing a 5x5, you just want to knock out a piece and then bring it back so you don't mess up the other center. Now the next part is you want to solve the middle layer. So this is just kind of like taking F2L pairs out and inserting them somewhere else. So since I want to insert this one right here, I'll take it out. And since I want to insert in here, I'll have to, I'll just put different corners in. I'll keep the corners in. Okay, so next what you want to do is find the correct place that this goes in. So this needs to go in the green and orange area. This is the green, orange, and so you line them up so it's the green over the green center, and then do the algorithm. U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. And now you can see you've inserted it so it's correct. Now the next one you want to do is the next one that's out. So this orange and blue, yes. Now you put the orange over its correct center right here, and you want to insert it using the U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. Those are just beginner method algorithms. So the next one you want to put in is the blue and red one. So you put the blue over its center, and do the algorithm. Now the last one you want to put in is this one right here. So this is the green and red. So you want to put the red over its center, right here, and then do the algorithm. Okay, so now you have your whole middle layer solved, and you still have the top and the bottom layer solved right here. Now doing this will mess up your top layer, so you just want to resolve that again. So I do the cross, and then I do the the OLL case. So now that you actually have it completely back into cubic form with the middle layer solved and both centers solved on the white and yellow side back to its original shape, you start solving it like a normal, say 3x3x5, except with more layers. Now this part's really intuitive once you know actually how to solve it. So this is going to be more like I'm going to go by this pretty quickly. So I'll have to check to see my centers in. So my green center in, red center in. I need to put my blue center in. So I'll put this one in right here. So instead of just inserting it like this, messing up the middle layer, I'll move the middle layer twice, insert it, and then move it down. So the middle layer is solved and the center's in. So I do the same with the orange. Now you want to do look for the correct corners to put in. So you just want to look for one that does not match up with the top. So you could say this matches up. I'll look for another one. Okay, you can see right here. This is a blue and orange, and that's going to the blue and orange spot. But you can see that doesn't match up, which is good. So you just do the normal algorithm, R2U, R2, U prime, R2. Now you just don't want to mess up this middle layer right here, so you only turn the bottom layers when you want to move to different slots. So now I need to get a orange and green one right here, and you can see it doesn't match up with this orange and green. So you do the same algorithm. Now you want to turn the D slice again, and you can see this is already in. and this is already in, so I already have 2 put in for me. So I have this, I line the slice up. Now I want to build headlights, and I see I have 2 headlights right here, 1 headlight right here. So I want to put it on the left and do the algorithm that makes all headlights. And if you don't have any headlights, you just do this from any area on the cube. You do R2U, R2, U prime, R2, U prime, D, R2, U prime, R2, U, R2. And now you want to do your last part of the layer, where you swap. So you can see this has to go across to here. So you just do the algorithm R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U2. Now you can see this blue has to go into this blue spot. And you do R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U2. And now you can see these have to swap adjacent to each other. So I do R2U, R2U, R2U2, R2, U2, R2U, R2U prime, R2. So now I can see I have parity right here. So I have parity. So I just make this middle layer line up with the rest of its centers. And then since you see these are swapped, you want to do the normal algorithm. You hold these 2 across from each other and do U2, R2, F2. Little U2 using the layer that you have to swap, which is this one right here. Little U2, F2, R2, U2. Just normal parity algorithm. Now you want to do the next one. So insert the red one, red center, and green center. Need to put an orange center in. And I have to put a blue center in. Now that this blue center is in, I find the correct corners. That's not correct because it matches. I messed up with it for a second. Okay, here we go, yeah. Correct corners, so you can see incorrect corner because it matches. Let's find the correct one. Incorrect. Okay, so we can see it's the correct one because it doesn't match. So we do the algorithm. So you only want to turn the bottom layer, like I said, so you don't mess up this middle layer right here. So I look for the correct one. Incorrect right here. So the correct one is right here. So let's look for the red and green one. You can see that this red and green lines up, so it's not correct. So there is no red and green one right here. So that means both pieces are in the bottom layer. So you just use a random piece on the top layer and insert it. So now that you have that, you can see that this does not match up. And you do the algorithm. Now you want to put the next one in. You can see this doesn't match up. And you do the algorithm again. Now you have headlights. Yeah, I see one pair. You hold them on the left. You do R2U, R2U prime, R2, U prime D, R2U prime, R2U, R2. Now you can see I have an across swap. And I have an adjacent edge swap. So now I solved it. If you had parity, you would do the same exact thing, except these would be swapped right here. These layers right here. So you just do the same algorithm, except when you're using the little U2, you do these 2 layers right here. So now I want to do the next one right here, where you insert the next center. Red one. Orange one. And green one's already in, so I gotta put the blue one in. So now you want to look for the correct corners. This doesn't match, so it's correct. next corner you want to find. This doesn't match up, so it's correct. Next one. See, this doesn't match up right here, so it's correct. And this last one, you can see these don't match up, so it's correct. So now you want to build headlights. I have no headlights anywhere, so I'll just do the algorithm. And now I have headlights, and I put them on the left. Okay, now I have to do an across swap. No, I don't have to do an across swap, just an adjacent one. Okay, now it's you have it lined up, but you can see if parity. So you line up the middle layers, and you do parity now. U2, R2, F2, little U2, except with this top layer because you have to swap these two right here. F2, R2, U2. Now after you did that, you're on your very last layers. Now you put the last, oh whoops, I don't know what I was doing right there. I put the last centers in. So the blue one, orange one, red one, and green one. And now I put the correct corners in, just to their places. So that's the correct one right there. And making sure I don't mess up this middle layer, just turn the bottom layer. Gotta put the new one in. Next one. Right here, because it matches up. And the last one right here. Now I have to look for headlights. I don't have any headlights on the top layer, so I do the algorithm from anywhere. And headlights I have, so I put them on the left. Now I have to do an across swap right here. And the last one you have to do a cross swap here. And you'll have solved it. Now the parity may be look a bit weird on the last part. This is what it would look like, but you really don't get it, where you get like this weird L shape. So you just do the normal U2, R2, F2, U2, F2, R2, U2. But you don't run to that. That's just something if you somehow did run to it because you're using a different method, that's what you do. So this was, like I just said, a walkthrough solve on the puzzle. If you do want to have a more detailed tutorial on it, just ask me about that in the comments, and I probably will make a video sometime about that in the future if you do need any more help. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I got this puzzle off Amazon. It came in about 5 days. They have pretty good shipping to New York. And great quality puzzle, and I like this second version of it, which is really awesome. I got it for about $18, and works really well. Like I said, if you want to have a more detailed tutorial, ask me in the comments, and I'll post one soon. But this is more like a walkthrough, because I was assuming you knew how to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll try to come out with a video. I'll be on vacation, so I'll probably miss about 2 weeks. So I'll probably post maybe in 3 weeks from now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it a bit helpful. I'll probably make a video on the Rubik's Clock next. And that's about it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.